In today's news, yet another mysterious death in Koh Tao. The private hospital association to confirm the price of the Moderna vaccine in Thailand, and pro-Palestinian rhetoric gets cancelled. That's all coming up in today's program. Sawadee krap, you're watching Thailand News Today, growing strong as one of the top online news shows in Thailand. And that's due in large part to our Thaiger legend supporters. And today we give a warm shout out to Andrew Jones for supporting the channel. Now you can be a Thaiger legend as well by clicking the join button to support the channel. Now today there has been 2,419 new COVID-19 infections and 33 related deaths reported by the CCSA. Since the latest wave of infections began in April the 1st, the CCSA has reported 151,023 COVID-19 infections. Out of the new infections reported today, 91 were found in Thai prisons. The daily reporting has been very static for the past 5 weeks, with around 1,800 to 2,500 cases per day. Medical examiners at the Police General Hospital will do an autopsy on the bodies of the billionaire couple who were found dead at the bottom of a resort pool on Koh Tao, an island in the Gulf of Thailand. The results on the cause of death will be released in around 2 weeks, and the Koh Tao police chief says they are looking into all aspects to find the conclusive reasons for their deaths. The Thai-Indian couple in their 50s were visiting the island with their 34-year-old son. They arrived in Koh Tao on Friday and checked in at the Jamakiri Resort and Spa, heading first for a walk along the beach. Then the couple went for a swim in the pool. The son found them lying at the bottom of the pool and called for help. By the time the staff and local emergency volunteers arrived, the couple were unable to be revived. There were apparently no staff at the scene when the incident happened, and according to the police, the CCTV was not working. The 59-year-old man's body was found floating near the pool ladder, and his wife was in a shallow area of the pool where the water was less than a meter deep. Police say there are no signs of struggle, and an initial examination by medical staff say the couple died from drowning. Koh Tao has had a string of high-profile and mysterious deaths reported over the past decade. Police arrested a taxi driver who allegedly stole thousands of baht and Australian dollars from an Australian. The man had hired a taxi to Bangkok's Suvarnabhumi airport. When he got out, he realized that not only his passport was missing, but 40,000 baht and 4,000 Aussie dollars were also gone. Surveillance camera footage shows the man getting out of a pink taxi at the Suvarnabhumi airport and the taxi driver unloading the bags from the trunk. When the man realized his passport and money were missing, he went to the police at the airport to report the incident. Officers were unable to find the driver, and the taxi leasing company did not have an address for the man on file. Police are also looking into a spate of similar incidents at the airport involving taxis, and you wonder why people have been using ride-sharing apps instead. The Private Hospital Association is expected to confirm the price of the COVID-19 Moderna vaccine, which will be provided as a paid alternative outside of the government's free rollout. The Moderna vaccine has been approved by Thailand's FDA and will be made available for purchase at private hospitals. The PHA says the association has held talks with Zuellig Pharma, Asia's distributor for the Moderna vaccine, and the price of the vaccine will be agreed at a meeting of the PHA members today. Recent reports put the cost of the Moderna vaccine at around 1,200 baht per dose, not including service and insurance fees. It's hoped the total price of inoculation with 2 doses will not exceed 4,000 baht, including fees. The PHA says it will attempt to keep the price affordable. We were hoping that we'd have at least one day where we did not talk about the Phuket Sandbox. Today is not that day. As Phuket prepares for its July 1st reopening to vaccinated holidaymakers, tourism operators on the southern island are not exactly jumping up and down with excitement. The much-discussed Sandbox scheme comes with some tough rules and restrictions that some fear will put people off visiting. Top of the list is the requirement to stay on the island for a minimum of 14 days, increased from the previously mandated 7 days, before being able to visit the rest of Thailand. Although you can have a shorter trip to Phuket, but would have to depart from Phuket Airport. Tourism operators say this minimum stay is excessive and will have a negative impact on potential bookings. The 14-day rule means tourists will not be able to visit places like Koh Phi or James Bond Island, which are in neighboring provinces, although they've been popular day trips for Phuket tourists for decades. A billboard in the Bangkok district of Yan Nawa has been taken down. It was reportedly put up by a group of Thai Muslims who supported the Palestinian cause. The billboard consisted of the Palestinian flag with the hashtag Free Palestine superimposed on the bottom of the flag, as well as the dome of the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Thai officials had asked the owner of the building to take down the billboard, as they believe the billboard could be detrimental to Thai-Israeli relations. Public Works officials delivered a stern warning to the building's owner that legal action could be pursued if the billboard was not removed by Saturday. Subsequently, the billboard is now gone, and in its stead, a billboard advertising space for rent. Yesterday, a woman fell down a 2-meter hole in Samut Prakan. She was reportedly on her phone and did not notice the gaping hole that led to her plunging into a concrete water tank. The hole was located in a construction site in the Bangkok district of Samut Prakan, just south of Bangkok. A local rescue team pulled the 26-year-old from the water tank, saying they had to use special equipment to get the woman out of the hole, including using a chain hoist from the construction site. Not very dignified. Just before she fell, the woman had taken a call and was walking in circles while chatting. She then stepped onto a wood plank that was covering the hole. The plank quickly broke and she fell to the bottom of the tank. She was rushed to the hospital. She'll need to phone to ask why they did not put up a barrier or orange cones around the hole, although she should probably sit down during the call this time. Thank you for watching. Check out the suggested video that just popped up and have a wonderful week. สวัสดีครับ